Yo, what's up guys, Biron is here and welcome to another video in which you can hear my voice, and in this video I will answer your questions that you asked me in the comments on my community post. Before we get into that, I want to thank you so much again for making it possible for me to reach 200,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it, and I can assure you that I will keep making all sorts of Terraria videos, which will be released more frequently than before. That's it for now, and we can move on to your questions. How old are you? Where do you live? I'm 21 years old and I live in the Czech Republic. The second question, how did you get your name Biron? My real name is Robin, and when I was thinking of my nickname, I thought a palindrome of my real name would be ideal, and Biron was the best sounding option. This is also why the correct pronunciation of my nickname is not Byron but Biron. Will you make videos on any other game? Not many people know this yet, but I've been releasing videos from GTA San Andreas and GTA 5 on my other channel BironGaming for a while now. So if you like GTA, be sure to check out this channel. You will find the link in the description. I currently have around 9,600 subscribers there, so I would be happy if you subscribe to this channel to break the 10,000 subscriber mark. And otherwise, I'm also thinking of starting to make Forza Horizon 5 videos in November. I don't know yet whether to release these videos on this channel or on the BironGaming channel. Anyway, from other games I'm not going to make videos, at least for now. What got you into Terraria and when did you start playing Terraria? As far as I remember, I discovered Terraria thanks to a Czech Let's Player named Protomaze, who made Let's Plays from this game in 2011. At that time I was playing Minecraft a lot, and when I discovered Terraria through his videos, I had to try to play it because it was like Minecraft in 2D. Who inspired you to do YouTube, and who is your favorite YouTuber? As I mentioned before, I used to play Minecraft a lot, and in 2011 I watched various Czech YouTubers who made interesting videos from this game, and one day I thought I would give it a try too. But I must admit that my videos back then were absolutely terrible, and I'm really glad that none of them are on YouTube anymore. After I got tired of Minecraft, I then started making primarily Czech GTA videos. If you look at the oldest videos on my channel, a lot of them are on YouTube until now. As for the English-speaking Terraria YouTubers who inspired me to start making Terraria videos, they are definitely Ironmare and Terraria Help, whose videos I used to watch a lot because their videos were very interesting, and it's a shame that neither of them are making videos anymore. And as for the Terraria YouTubers who are still making videos today, I definitely like BironGaming the most. What do you think about Terraria's future? Unfortunately, all indications are that Journey's End is indeed the last update, but hopefully Realogic will change their minds because there are still plenty of things I think should be added to vanilla Terraria. Overall, I think it would be a huge mistake to end the development of a game as successful as Terraria. After all, even Minecraft is still being updated to this day. Either way, if Terraria is no longer being developed, I hope Realogic will focus on Terraria 2 or some game that will be very similar to Terraria, because the Terraria Otherworld project was amazing and it's a great shame that it was cancelled. What is your favorite weapon from each class? Although it's not very original, the fact is that since Zenith was added to the game, I use this sword the vast majority of the time because it's the most powerful weapon in the game. So my favorite melee weapon is Zenith, and if I leave aside endgame weapons, the second most favorite would be probably vampire knives. As for the ranger class, I have recently become quite fond of the stake launcher, which I think is an extremely underrated weapon, yet it's possible to beat all master mode bosses incredibly quickly with it if you have good equipment. I definitely recommend it, and I regret not trying it out in the video where I showed the top 5 pre-Moon Lord weapons. As for the mage class, my favorite weapon is Betsy's Wrath, and my favorite summon weapon is Terra Prisma. I must admit that I prefer to use melee or ranged weapons because magic and summon weapons seem relatively weak to me, especially when you compare the strongest melee or ranged weapons to the strongest magic and summon weapons. The difference in power is just noticeable. Therefore, in my opinion, some post-Moonlord minion summoning weapon should be added to Terraria, which is sorely lacking in the game, and furthermore, I think Last Prison should be beefed up a bit. In short, each class should have its top weapon at a similar level. Terraria or Team Loader, what do you prefer? For now, I still prefer vanilla Terraria, but it's true that I will probably play modded Terraria more often as soon as Team Loader for Terraria 1.4 is released. Hopefully that will be soon. Most useless NPC and most useful NPC in your opinion? For me personally, the most useless NPC is probably Painter. I'm sorry, but I don't build in Terraria very often, and when I do, I don't bother to paint the blocks. As for paintings, I personally prefer the paintings that could be found in the dungeon or underworld. On the other hand, the most useful NPC in my opinion is the Goblin Tinkerer. He's definitely the NPC I visit most often, because I often need to reforge some accessories or weapons, and without him, it's impossible to do it. It's also worth mentioning that he sells some pretty useful items too, like rocket boots and Tinkerer's Workshop, so for me Goblin Tinkerer is definitely the most useful NPC in the game. What is your favorite biome? I really like the candy biome. What's your favorite video of your whole life? My most favorite YouTube video that I watched once in a while is History of the Entire World, I guess. For me, it's probably the most elaborate and interesting video on YouTube. What's your 5 favorite games? Aside from Terraria, my most favorite games are GTA San Andreas, Forza Horizon 4, Civilization 4, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, and Euro Truck Simulator 2. Who is your favorite not Terraria YouTuber? Well, I watch a lot of YouTubers who don't make videos from Terraria, but most of them make videos in Czech, so there's probably no point in mentioning them. Anyway, from English-speaking YouTubers, I probably watch some Ordinary Gamers most often, because he's funny and you learn a lot of interesting things thanks to his videos. Favorite video that you made? I personally love all of my videos, but there are 2 videos on my channel that I am really extremely proud of. The first is Last Prism vs all bosses. The atmosphere of that video is just great, and to this day it is by a large margin the most viewed video on my channel and one of the most viewed Terraria videos on YouTube. My second video that I'm very proud of is 50 Agdats vs OP weapons. Again, the way the video is edited, the way the dramatic music fits perfectly with the segments of this video, and everything I was able to accomplish in that video was really epic. So if you haven't seen these 2 videos yet, I definitely recommend them. And the last question, when is the face reveal? As soon as I reach 300,000 subscribers, mark my words. Well, that's it for your questions. I apologize to those whose questions I didn't answer, but this video is already too long. Lastly, I just want to mention that I'm also on Twitter, so if you have a Twitter account, I would be glad if you follow me there. Otherwise, I'm still thinking about making videos with commentary more often, but the fact is that it's quite challenging for me to do these videos considering that I'm not a native speaker. So for now, I will make these videos only in rare cases. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.